Okay, welcome. Hello, guys. Welcome to this later stream than usual. This is what Wednesdays are gonna be like, though. So at least for this and my current season. So welcome, guys. Welcome. It's also gonna be a shorter stream. It's gonna be a short stream for sure, probably about like 2 hours ish. So yeah, but it is what it is. Welcome, guys. Hello, howdy. Is the chat box working? It should be. Okay, welcome. So let's go into FGO first, and then let's jump into it. We don't have too much time today. Kentucky, right? Sure. The Berserker one. It's not a 5-star though. It is a single target male buster. Oh, okay, sure. A single target male buster, non-5-star, huh? Non-limited as well, non-human. I'm pretty sure Ashwatam is limited. I'm gonna assume 4-star right now, but we'll see. What's Simia Alter? I think he was also on here like a few days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, so I'm gonna assume it's not him. Male. Sugitan, I'm pretty sure it's question mark. It's not a Berserker. Let me try this. I think this is a 3-star, but... Oh, it's arts? Oh, he's limited? I think it's... Well, shit, now I don't know. Is it a 3-star or is it an assassin? I'm gonna assume probably 3-star. Not a Berserker. Gong is AoE right here. Kukulane Caster is AoE Buster. G-Man. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a class check. Okay, it is a 3-star, but it's not a caster or assassin or berserker. He's human as well. That was not a good guess. No. What's deer mode even? I have no idea what he is. I've never used them. Or Hector, or... I haven't used the 3-stars. I'm pretty sure Benkei is like a 1 or 2-star. He's not a 3-star. I believe. Romulus? Roma! I think he is a buster, but... Is he a 3-star? I think so. He's AoE as well. Okay. So it is lawful balanced. Not a Lancer. These low costs are really hard. I never know the low costs. I feel like Alexander would be human. No. Story locked? What's Christopher Columbus? I feel like he would be human as well, though. Or Star. Dun, 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 dun. Magikardo is arts, right? What's red hair? Okay. Story locked as well. Earth. It's not Earth. Okay, it's sky. It's sky. And it's not a rider. Is it a saber? Is there a 3-star ruler? No, right? No, of course not. Bedivere would be human though. As much as he... Also, I think he's story locked as well, so yeah, he doesn't fit that. I feel like Fergus McRoy. I feel like he isn't Buster, but I could be wrong. Oh wait. Oh wait, he's quick. Oh yeah. Also, he's human. Oh, well. Makes sense actually. It's not a saber though. Shit. Let's not be stuck on this one. Let's not be stuck too much on this one. It's a 3-star. Billy the Kid. I feel like he's human. Let's not be stuck here. Let's just quickly get this over with so we can move on to the actual story. Oda Nobukatsu is like a 1 or 2-star, right? He's not a 3-star. Is Sugitani considered... No. Also, he would be human. I don't think it's... Oh, it could be... No, William Tao would be human as well. Tawaratuta? Ooh! Okay, good thing that I checked him out. Because it is an archer. AoE. 4-star. I feel like he would be human, Billy the Kid. This needs to be like... It needs to be Sky, right? It can't be anything else. It's not obviously Beast. Kiron is a 4-star. David? Oh, David is Sky. Oh? What's up, guys? The more you know. David is Sky. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So, I did a few things since yesterday's stream. What did I do? Oh, I cleared the rank up quest for my Heracles. Wait, let me go here. Yeah. So my Heracles is now ranked up. He has his thingy here. So that's good, I guess. I also cleared... Oh, I leveled up a few of my units that I'm not using right now, but I wanted to dump some of my EXP away. So, Medusa or Anna leveled up fully, and then it's... I think a few others that I leveled up, right? Surely. I feel like I remember leveling up a few others. Oh, Dirmut Caster, or sorry, Kukulane Caster. I leveled him up and did one of his rank ups. I need to do 2 others. Because apparently he's really, really good after LB6. Because he gets the thing where, on skill 3, where, like, he gets guts and then he sacrifices himself, so his guts procs and he gets a full charge, I think. So he basically has 100% charge on himself. So he can insta-loop with his MP. And then I also fully leveled up my Media, who was level 60 previously. I haven't done her rank up yet, so she is skill 3-less. Yeah. Oh, it's 80? It might be 80, yeah. Oh, yeah, it might be 80. And her skill 1s, that's a 30, yep. Yep. So I leveled those up, and then the other big thing that I did since the previous stream is I got the materials, so 10, 10, 10, my Van Gogh. Yay. Or did I already say that? No. Yeah, that was since the previous stream, I believe. I was like 5 routes away from it, like 5 of the void routes or whatever they are, so I just pure prismed those 5 and I got it. So she is now bond level 1, 10, 10, 10 Van Gogh. And that's it, I believe. That's the only thing that I've done. I leveled some skills, some minor skills, like, I think my... Yeah, this I put up to 666 because I had, like, the materials. It wasn't too hard to do. She was 111 previously, so I just leveled it up a tiny bit. And that's about it. Welcome, welcome. How are you gonna Koyan loop with him without Koyan? Yeah, one Koyan. Just one Koyan, that's how. It's enough. You know? Support Koyan, that's all you need. Oh, great. It mugs his damage potential. It mugs everyone's damage potential, yeah. If you don't have a double Koyan, but it is what it is, it's fine. I don't really care for him too much, but I was like, you know what, apparently he's a really good unit, so might as well just level him. I needed to put my EXP somewhere. And now I'm finally, I cleared out my present box here, and I have 0 EXP left, which is great. Now the only EXP that I have left is I have a few EXP in here, like quite a few. Oh, let me burn these things. And I have a full second archive of mostly 5-star EXP, some 4-star EXP as well. So no, I have enough. I have a lot. My second archive is full of EXP. Let's go. Oh, wait, is this 4? Okay, I believe the next boss fight is at 5. So, section 5. So, we're chilling. Steel Diaries, first half. As the moon sets, the clouds part, revealing a clear sky beginning to lighten. Very nice. There's just something about her stories that really speaks to me. They make me feel like I'm a character in them myself, experiencing life in that palace. But I can't get behind using them for politics. That's just cruel of Lord Michinaga. Writers should be free to write what they want. I don't think people can really do their best work when it's just for themselves. I think that only happens when they're trying to live up to others' hopes for them. And I'm sure I'm not different for her either. I think it's putting everything she's got into writing more stories to make Lord Michinaga and Lady Shoshi happy. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. There are times that is true, and times where it's not. Stories, huh? Yep, an unfinished story. I know Kaoruko's journey isn't anywhere close to over, and I don't want it to end here and now. I want to make sure she's writing her best story right up to the very end. A story just for her, that only she can write. I'm guessing, is this a caster of hers? Is she a master? You need not worry. The act of storytelling is very similar to the act of following one's dreams, finding inspiration in great poetry, and weaving one's own world. She will see it through to the end. I'm certain of it. Huh, really? You seem awfully well informed. Indeed I am. My own friends were great poets with similar inclinations. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like it's a servant. The city of Kyo, where monsters, evil spirits, and Oni run rampant. Of late, such foul creatures have even been prowling even the city's main roads. Now, something even stranger has been spotted walking Kyo streets at night. A great, hulking beast that towers over the average person. A steel monster. Indeed, the metallic glint of the beast's body under the moon spell rays resembled nothing so much as steel. Truly the beast, with its eerily glowing eyes, made for a terrifying sight as it wandered the deserted streets. The people of Kyo cowered in fear of this beast, convinced it would devour them if given the slightest chance. Even though no remains of the beast's meals, humans or otherwise, were ever found. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Okay.
And there you have it. Lately, there have been a number of rumors about steel monsters supposedly walking the main roads at night.
Steel?
Indeed, I too am unsure as to what this means. No citizen of Kyo has actually seen the creature themselves, yet the rumors continue to spread. Should it prove to be no more than a rumor, then we can cease our worrying. However, these rumors did begin only a few days ago, almost at the same time as...
Okay, so it might be a servant. The Imperial Holy Grail War.
Yes, exactly.
Steel, huh? So this thing's using steel to armor its entire body. If that's true, that's a hell of a thing. Steel's been used to make weapons since pretty much forever, even back in the Age of Gods with Susanoo no Mikoto. Even now, they say the sword that was used to kill Orochi was made of steel, and it's been kept in a shrine somewhere now. But that wasn't then, and this. But that was then, and this is now. And while I know a whole lot of things are different nowadays, I never heard of anything like that, even as far as south as Hakata. Which basically means there's nothing like it in all of Japan, or China for that matter. I'm guessing it's probably just a monster with tougher skin than usual. I mean, it's not like we're talking about Setsu armor here. Setsu armor. Eyes shining? Why? Oh? You mean golden huge bear? Oh. What's that? Oh, did I say something weird when I was talking to myself? Sorry about that. Didn't realize you were listening. I was just running my mouth, figuring you wouldn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, just forget you heard that. That was, well... It's one of the Genji's most secrets. And I'll get in a heap of trouble if they find out. I'll let an outsider know about it. So please, just forget I said anything. Okay. Great, that's all I need to hear.
But you say armor steel could not possibly exist, no more. Indeed, in several hundred years from now, in the age of God of War when I myself lived, steel armor was an extremely rare sight. I never heard of such a thing being made in Japan. The only sites that existed were imported from foreign lands.
Like China?
No, like the countries in the South Sea.
Countries in the South Sea? Oh! So down the south, there are actual countries out in the sea.
I suppose that's technically what my phrasing suggests, but it's not generally what is meant, no. I was actually talking about foreign lands from much further away, western lands to be exact.
They're on the other side of the globe, huh? Don't worry about it. Nope, I don't get it, but whatever these places are, I guess not even Hakata trades with them. Anyway, make sure you chew your rice thoroughly, delivery mat. You ain't touched your food in a while now. There ain't no way to show your appreciation to Lady Kaoruka's servants for going out of their way to make rice for our breakfast. Well, geocentrism was still very much a belief at this point, wasn't it? Now go on, eat up, and make sure you savor every bite. Or I guess geocentrism doesn't mean too much. What's up, Sanan? That's more like it. Alright, delivery man, I got something to tell you. You just keep on eating while I do the talking, okay? I want to talk about what we're gonna do about the Imperial Holy Grail War. To be honest, I don't know what I should do. I got a max on my hand, but I never got a heroic spirit of my own. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. After a few long days of waiting, I thought you might be my servant, but then you said you're not. Instead, you're a master who's got nothing to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War. Anyway, putting all that aside, maybe the Iron or the Steel Beast is your servant. After hearing everything your friends of Chaldea had to say, I can't help but think this Imperial Holy Grail War thing don't pass the smell test. In fact, it reeks to high heaven of outright villainy. This Limbo guy, yeah? Always thought this ritual sounded pretty weird, but now I know it's an evil bastard's crazy scheme. A lot of things make sense. Your friend said to stop the ritual. Right? Yep. I think that's the right idea. There's no point in warriors who sworn to protect the country competing with each other like this. Well, I guess the Imperial Palace decided otherwise, but who cares? They're morons. Anyway, there you go. I ain't about to dance some evil bastard's tune.
Lord Kentucky.
Whoa there, don't go falling for me now, you hear?
I see you have a great sense of humor as well, Lord Kentucky. As I'm a puppet rather than a human being, I can assure you there's no need to worry about that.
Got it.
Did Lord Kentucky just avert his eyes to me for a bit?
Okay.
Lord Kentucky,
Yeah?
is there something I'm lacking? If there is, please, say so.
What?
Your spirits are supposed to be summoned in their prime, but I'm afraid I'm so deeply flawed. Regrettably, it isn't that even in my prime, my various functions were plagued by many defects. I've thought about it a great deal, but the fact remains that my functions are still imperfect. If I've done anything to offend you, I would ask that you please let me know.
Right, got it. Now, do you think you could maybe... Okay. Hintok is still at that innocent age, sure.
No, I see.
Don't get me wrong, I think it's great how your outfit's built for mobility. But when you get too close, it's a little hard to know where to look. Catch my drift?
I see. Is that how it is?
That's how it is. So yeah, if you don't mind giving me some space, I'd appreciate it. Oh hey, you're all done eating, delivery man. Okay, sure, man. Alright then, now seems like a good time to tell you what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna stop this Imperial Holy Grail War, whatever this Limbo bastard's up to. So I want you to think of me as one of your trusted companions, just like the rest of your team. Sure. Right on.
I too am glad to have you on our team.
Alright, next we gotta figure out how it is we're gonna do that, right? Well, I'm thinking the fastest way to do it is to take down that Limbo scumbag, since he's behind it all. You don't know where he is, do you?
No, I'm afraid not. You think he must be somewhere here in Hankyo, but even that is no more than a hunch.
Hey, nothing wrong with hunches. In my experience, they're right more often than not. Besides, it's not like we don't have any clues at all to go on, right? What did you say this Limbo guy's other name was? Asha Douman, they're not the one originally living during this time. That's it. Lord Asha Douman. He's the Onmyoji running the whole Onmyo Bureau, and in Lord Seimei's absence. He's about as high up as higher ups come. Rumor even has it that the Minister of the Left's keener to listen to him than Lord Seimei now. Danzo, I got a question for you.
Yes?
Would you recognize this guy if you saw him?
Yes, I would. Limbo and I have our own history of sorts. So uncertain I could tell at a glance. Whether this Asha Douman is the original one living from this time, or Limbo.
Then we have our first objective. Meet up with Asha Douman. Hell yeah. Alright, next thought. We're smack in the middle of the Imperial Holy Grail War, yeah? And since it's this crazy huge ritual that requires every Onmyoji in the Bureau working to pull it off. All of those folks are gonna have to hunker down in the safest part of the city. So I'm thinking, if Lord Douman's gonna be anywhere, It'll be the Imperial Palace.
Back when I was gathering information, I took a look at the Imperial Palace at the end of Suzaku Avenue. Even though it's been rebuilt after a fire burned parts of it down, it has a strong temple-level bounded field, better than top-rate mage workshops.
Oh shit.
In fact, it could well be even stronger than that, and I'm just not knowledgeable enough to see it.
Sneaking in's out of the question, yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
The only way we're getting in there is through the front door, and with a dang good reason. Huh? Yo, what's up, Haruka?
Good morning, everyone. Oh my, I see you've all polished off your breakfasts. Would you care for another serving of rice? Wouldn't take any time at all to prepare.
Hell yeah! Thanks, Lady Kaoruko.
Beep. I'm sorry, I'm not used to hearing men speak at such volume. So then, you'd like seconds, yes? And very much so, from the sound of it. Very well, coming right up. The servants will be thrilled to know you enjoy their cooking so much.
Hmm? Oh yeah, seconds would be great, thanks. And while we're at it, we got another favor to ask you, too, Lady Kaoruka.
Oh yes, by all means, anything for honored guests. Indeed, you're all free to stay as long as you like. And if you have any special requests, I'll gladly do whatever I can to grant them.
I knew the daughter of Lord Fujiwara no Tame Toki would hear us out. The proper nobles really know your manners. I hate to take advantage of that generous nature of yours, but it's for the greater good. Lady Kaoruka, we do have a request to make of you. A big one.
Keep
it on, Kintoki. Oh, right, sorry.
Lord Kintoki, what are you thinking, making Lady Kaoruka cower in fear not only once, but twice?
It's not like I was trying to scare her. Sorry about that, Lady Kaoruka. See, the truth is...
You wish to visit the Imperial Palace? I see. Well, I'm sure you already know this. As a warrior of the Genji, I feel I must remind you that the Imperial Palace is home to His Imperial Highness, the Emperor. Only the highest ranked officials may enter, and only for the purpose of discussing political decisions that affect all of Japan. The only exceptions are those who serve the Emperor or Empress personally, such as myself, as I am one of Lady Shoshi's ladies-in-waiting. One cannot simply walk in as they like.
One does not simply.
But of course, you knew that when you made your request, didn't you?
Please, I'm begging you here. Yeah?
Oh my, Lord Kintoki. Please, stop that. There's no need for you to bury your face in the floor.
A full dogeza? Yep.
Dogeza! I never seen a warrior of Lord Kintoki's caliber lower himself like this.
Please, we need your help. I promise we won't make any trouble for you. Well, I mean, no more than we're making now. As long as it doesn't get back to the main Genji house. You can even use my name if you want. We just want to talk to Lord Asha Douman in the palace. So please, Kaoruka, help us out.
Lord Kintoki? Well, there might be a way. If I use your name when I ask Lord Michinaga, he may be willing to let you in. I have a tendency of finding myself in people's debt, so I do not want to owe Lord Michinaga even more.
I don't want to ask you to do anything you're not comfortable with, Lady Kaoruka. If you can't help us, that's okay. We'll just lay low here until we come up with something else. Well, I guess we'll be making trouble for you either way, but...
Yes, that's true, isn't it? Alright, I understand. I understand very well now. Then again, how many debts I owe at this point hardly matters, so I shall take care of this myself.
Oh, okay. Hang on, I ain't hearing things, right? Kaoruka just said she'd figure something out, yeah? She sure did.
I was a little uncertain what to do since it was such a big request. But I'm not uncertain anymore, that's all. So while I'm uncertain how helpful I can be, I will do my best.
Awesome. Thanks, Kauruka.
Thank you, Lady Kauruka. We're in your debt.
Thanks, Kauruka.
You're welcome. At any rate, I'll do everything in my power to get you inside the palace. But I'm still uncertain Lord Michinaga will allow it. So if I'm unable to make that happen, I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, I don't know. I think you got a pretty good shot. You're not just any lady in waiting after all. You're the Murasaki Shikibu. I'm sure the Minister of the Left remembers who you are. I mean, from what I've heard, everyone in the whole palace reads your stories. You're still working on the tale of Genji, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. Don't tell me. You've read it, haven't you? No, wait. I'd love to know what you think. I mean, I'd really love to know what you think. But if you say anything I'm not ready to hear, I don't know what I'll... But never mind that. You need permission to enter the palace, right? Then leave it to me. I'll, do the very best I can to get you in.
Oh, she's cute.
It seems that otters have, various difficulties of their own.
Sure looks that way. I can't even imagine what it's like for them. Of course, this is my first time meeting a storytelling genius. Writing stories is basically like looking in on entire lives unfolding in completely different places and describing one word at a time, yeah? That's a whole different story from just recording some novel's accomplishments or rumors about some warrior. It ain't at all like keeping a diary either. I think it was Kyoko who said the writers pick and choose whatever they like from real events, rumors, journals, dreams, and so on. And then they weave all those different elements together into a single story. So it starts with just words, and then you're done. You've got a vision of a whole... And when you're done, you've got a vision of a whole other world different from the one we live in. Man. I bet both reading and writing things like that has got to be a ton of fun. Okay.
Thank you for waiting. Lord Michinaga has agreed to grant you an entry into the palace tomorrow morning, though only briefly. Now come. We must leave right away.
That's great, Kauruko. Thanks a ton. Come on, delivery man. I know you're sleepy, but it's time to get going. Okay.
Here, master. I brought you a damn towel. It can still help you wake up.
My place. Feeling more awake now. I know it's been a while since we had dinner, and you must be pretty tired, but you also have to suck it up. Anyway, gotta say, it was pretty smart of you to get us in right around daybreak, Kauruko.
I'm sorry it took so long for my messengers to obtain the necessary permissions. Still, if you take a carriage right now, we should arrive at the palace shortly before the gates open.
I'm surprised they let us in at that hour.
Oh well, it's actually a special exception.
What's up, gents?
Since this is a matter that needs to be kept quieter from the main Genji house, the Minister of the Left thought you should come when you were unlikely to see any palace outsiders.
Nice sound effect. Nice thinking, Lady Kauruko. Of course, I expect we'll still have some waiting around to do once we get there. But hey, that means we are gonna see Lord Douman first thing in the morning, right?
Yes, that's true.
You hear that, delivery mat? Great, then let's get going.
Right, master.
I never thought we'd get to ride in a carriage. Is this normal?
No, not at all. Typically, carriages are only for nobility. Normally, it would be unthinkable for a shinobi like myself to so much as set foot in one. This is so exciting. I cannot believe I get to ride in a carriage not once, but twice.
Haruka?
No, it's just, well... Master, I'm detecting vicious magical energy signals outside of the carriage. There are monsters afoot. But don't worry, Lord Semi's best spell should keep them away from us. We'll just have to go around them, that's all.
Too much trouble. Come on, boss. I bet seeing a little Ashigara Sumo will wake you right up. Lady Kaoruka, you and your servants can just sit back and enjoy the show too. Let's do it.
Right. Fastest confirmed. Going to eradicate now, Master.
I forgot that there's a battle in this one. Yep. I mean, Heiankyo was supposed to be not too short, so I'm not surprised that the sections are a bit lengthy. Okay. One wave. Dun, 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 dun. Ew, what's the sand? Ew. Ooh. Ah! Oh, Xiangyu. That looks good to me. Are we gonna be going directly into another battle here? Oh, I almost misclicked that one. Chinese horse and a Japanese horse in the shop. Yep. Oh. Oh, it's daytime.
I'm amazed. You made it to the palace without having to take a single detour. That was truly an impressive performance. I still can't quite believe you defeated all those monsters so easily.
Hey, it's daylight now. That's a weight off our shoulders. Man, now I'm feeling sleepy.
How silly. Were you not the one saying fighting would wake us all up?
Is that sort of thing common around here?
Yes, we tend to see a lot of monsters in the middle of the night.
Or right before dawn. What? Yeah, those things really prefer darkness. They almost never show their faces when the sun's out. The only thing you gotta worry about during the daytime is Oni.
That really does sound nightmarish. I had no idea Heiankyo was such a dangerous place. Be that as it may, it was still the most prosperous city in all of Japan. Indeed, I dare say it would be impossible for any other town to surpass its scale. Even the town of Hakataotsu, which serves as Japan's key port of trade with China, is still a far cry from Kyo's size. And yet, despite that,
We still gotta deal with monsters. But hey, what are you gonna do? Heian-kyo wouldn't be where it is today if it hadn't been for the great Seitai Shogun, Sakanoe no Tamuramaro, and all the other warriors who fought and died to claim victory here. And of course, when you got winners, you also got losers. So what happens to the losers? Maybe they all die off. Or maybe they head out to the fields and mountains and spend the rest of their days nursing a real bad grudge. The kind that lasts for generations. Oh. When they die like that, they probably come back to haunt the people they see as responsible for their fate. It wouldn't be any surprise that their grudge caused them to turn into Oni or Tsuchiguma while they were still alive. Yeah, that does sound like a real bad grudge.
North Kentucky.
Just kidding. If everyone that lost the war really did turn into monsters, society as you know it would have been wiped out long ago. So no, I don't think that's where all Oni and Tsuchiguma come from. Just some of them. I wonder which side Otakemaru come down on, and whether he changed his mind after Lord Tamuramaro beat him. And then there's his wife, Lady Suzuka Gozen! Oh. I know that name. Some people say she was an Oni herself, or maybe the daughter of the Demon King, but who knows? Maybe she was just a really tough warrior from a powerful family, one without any horns or flame breathing or anything. Not that we'll ever know, of course. Anyways. Some of the losers who nursed a hell of a grudge gave themselves over to darkness.
And even now, they threaten Kyo during the night.
You got it. I actually like the dialogue in this. It feels pretty good. Yeah, the JK. Oh.
Here we are, everyone. We've arrived at the Imperial Palace. Then, if you'll excuse me. Lady Danzo was just here. I don't see her anywhere, though. Is she still in the carriage? No, she's not. That's strange.
Maybe she got off before us. The dialogue feels more natural, yeah.
I could have sworn I saw her here. I even thought I heard her voice. But if you're sure, I suppose it must have been my imagination.
Is this double I suppose on purpose? Surely.
Perhaps because I didn't sleep last night. Well, that certainly won't do now. I need to be clear-headed and on my best behavior here. No, not just me, because for all of you too. Remember, the palace does not tolerate any rudeness whatsoever. So please, make sure you take extra care with how you speak and conduct yourselves. Is that clear?
Of course. Got it. No, wait, I mean... Ahem. I'm aware, Lady Kauruko. Rest assured, I, Equerry, Sakata Kintoki of the Genji clan, have matters well in hand.
Please be sure that you do. One transgression will see us all lose our heads, myself included. Alright, let us be on our way. Lord Asha Douman, the current head of Onmyoji.
Oh?
I've indeed heard rumors that he is somewhere inside the Imperial Palace.
Oh, I thought she was addressing him. Not yet.
He would not usually be here this early. But apparently, he is in the middle of performing a crucial ritual with the rest of the Onmyo Bureau. So he's at the palace day and night for the time being. I do not, however, know exactly where to find him within the palace. All I can do is show you around while no one else is around. Whatever you do, please make absolutely sure you do not go anywhere the Emperor or Lady Shoshi may be.
Understood. Understood.
Good. Then please, continue this way. Although Lady Shoshi's father, Lord Michinaga, has taken a precedence in the palace, we should not have to worry about running into him at this time of day. So please do not worry about that.
Got it. Whoa there, hold up, Lady Kauruka. There's someone headed this way. Whoever it is, they've got a real glamorous air about them. Could it be a lady in waiting, or... Oh, hello, Tamamo. Miss Tamamo no Mae. Of course she would be here. But... Wait. This would be too early for the real Tamamo to be here, right? So I think so. Or maybe not. Because it was Abe no Seimei's son, right? Who sealed Tamamo. Not too early? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's the real Tamamo or if it's servant. It was Seimei himself. I think it's kind of like... I looked it up a bit, and I think it's kind of like... It says on Wikipedia that time-wise, it doesn't work out if it was Seimei himself who sealed her. And it's more likely than it was his son, or something along those lines. Or like, someone else after him. I don't know if it's actually son or descendant, something along those lines. Oh, Fate history versus real history. Okay, in Fate, it was Seimei. Okay.
Oh. Well, hello there. What a surprise to see others up and about at this hour. You're one of Lady Shoshi's ladies in waiting, aren't you? Murasaki something, was it?
Tamamo no Mae was a courtesan under the Japanese Emperor Konoe who reigned from 1142 through 1155. Okay. Yeah. So in actual history, it would be too early, but in Fate history, probably not. It was Abe. Okay.
Good morning, Lady Takako.
Takako. Not Tamamo, but Takako. Okay.
My name is Fujiwara no Kauruka, also known as Murasaki Shikibu.
Yeah.
That's it, Murasaki Shikibu. I've been reading your stories for a long time now.
Is that Tamamo?
Yes. I'm sorry, but who might you be?
Okay, so this seems to be the actual Tamamo. Flesh and bones. Oh, right. Where are my manners? Or actually, she could still be a servant, right? Because Media Lily also didn't remember us, so I think. We'll see. And Sakata Kintokyo, the Genji family, we've come to see Lord Douman about an important matter.
Well, how very polite of you. I suppose this must be your first time seeing me in this form.
Huh?
Me don't remember. Come now, think back to when you first came down from that mountain in Sagami. Oh, but then again, you were so young that maybe you couldn't tell your foxes from your tanuki back then.
Yeah, Robert, true.
I do beg your pardon.
Not at all.
Do you appreciate everything you do for the city of Kyo, Lord Sakata Kintoki? I saw the young man with the dark hair.
I mean, to be fair, she is a kitsune here, right? Where Murasaki Shikibu is just a human right now. She is a kitsune.
You couldn't help but notice you seem rather transfixed at me. Have we met somewhere before? If we have, I'm afraid I can't remember. I'm Takako, on the Emperor's concubines. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure's all mine. What is it, delivery man? Cat got your tongue or something? Oh, I gotcha. It wasn't a cat, it was a pretty noble lady. Haha, sorry about that, Lady Takako. I hope you can forgive my young friend here.
I see. Yes, that's quite alright. You certainly are a straightforward one, aren't you? You there. You can see, can't you? How strange. My illusions are perfect. No one but Lord Seimei should be able to see my tails, or the ears atop my head.
Interesting.
No matter how gifted you may be, this should be entirely impossible. And yet, you saw through my illusion like it was nothing. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
Interesting.
If you and I already have a connection of some kind, that would be a different story.
We've definitely never met before, technically, yeah. Because it's not the same Tamamo.
Oh my, I see. Then we do have a connection of sorts. Still, it seems you aren't here for me, so you actually are here to see Lord Douman. Well then, that's quite alright. I'm happy to keep my nose out of your affairs. So I do hope you'll return the favor and keep my little secret.
Yeah, I know, Jen, so it started with Daji.
Do we have an understanding?
Uh-huh.
Good. Then do take care, won't you? But I'm told only evangel spirits have taken to prowling even within the palace walls of late. Palace walls of late.
Okay. Doesn't she say she's not Daji? I think she just doesn't want to admit it. Phew. I don't know what it is, but there was something about her that made my blood run cold. Me, Kaidomaru of Ashigara. I guess it's me, she's more fearsome than the giant bears of Ashigara. Man, this is exactly why I don't understand women.
Are you alright, Lord Delivermet? It seemed like you were discussing something very private. I never exchanged more than a few pleasantries with Lady Takako myself.
I'm okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about either, but... Oh? Do we have to do it? Excuse me, please. Is it? I didn't sense his approach. How the hell did he get behind the delivery mat without me noticing? Also, one thing that I noticed when I was looking into Douman and Abenoseme and stuff is Douman is using those pentagrams that he's using in some of his animations are actually Douman's pentagrams, right? His sign was like a bunch of like lines being crossed around. The pentagram was fully Abenoseme's, or yeah, it wasn't Douman, sorry, it was Abenoseme's pentagram that he's using, which is interesting. I do beg your pardon. Could I have a moment of your time, young man? I couldn't help but notice the many impurities circling around your head. They may have something to do with your unusual manner of dress, but no matter. Please remain still. Yeah, it's more akin to a hashtag. Yeah, but this pentagram, this is Abenoseme's pentagram. Exercising evil spirits, huh? And you did it so easily, without even needing to light any sacred fire. Pretty clear why you say you're one of the best onmyoji we've had in ages. There we go. That should do it. Have you run into a creature of the night lately? Well, that won't do it all. You nearly brought the impurities with you into the palace. But that's alright. Now that I've exorcised them, we have nothing to worry about. Today might be just one section, a one-section stream, if these are the section lengths. Ashia Douman. Yes, that is me.
Oh my goodness, I'm so terribly sorry.
But I was posting the Instagram by MHK before it was invented, true.
They have been fortunate enough to study under Lord Seimei. I had no idea some residual anger from the atrocities that around you at night was still clinging to you. I do hope you can forgive me, Lord Delivermet.
Then you mean... You just help me. It's good to see you again, Lady Kaoruko. Lady Murasaki Shikibu, and you, Lord Sakata Kintoki. As for you, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Indeed, my name is Ashia Douman. I am but a humble onmyoji. With the great Lord Abenoseme absent, I, along with all the capable onmyoji of the Onmyoji Bureau, have been attempting to fill his shoes. as it is my task to protect the Imperial Palace, albeit in a manner wholly separate from our valiant warriors. I was duty-bound to do something about the impurities I saw clinging to you, however minor. Undelivered, Matt. Goodness me, it seems you're not only fond of me, perhaps I shouldn't have been hasty in stepping in to exercise you. I'm afraid I don't understand why you're so wary of me. But it's quite alright, I'm but a humble Omuji after all. I'm well aware that Lord Abenasame has the love of the people in a way I never will. Indeed, the public seems to view me as something of a villain, so do not worry, I'm accustomed to such dislike. I mean, yeah, Abenasame was definitely more liked than Douman from what I could tell. It's not about public opinion. Oh? Then may I ask how you already know about me? Surely you can't have heard anything from the missing Lord Seimei. Done so. I've been doing my best to let him blab on without cutting him off, but I can't wait anymore. Is this the bastard you guys were telling me about? Is this our limbo guy right here?
Right. Master, Lord Kintoki, forgive me for my hidden while I speak. This mic here doesn't it look exactly like Limbo? However, I cannot sense any Limbo's unmistakable malice from him.
Interesting.
In fact, I sense nothing evil about him at all. It's almost as if the very type of magical energy he uses is completely different from Limbo.
Is that so? Then this guy and Limbo must be different people. I'm guessing, you know the thing that you can use in a Holy Grail War when you can like scan a servant to see their stats if you're a master, at least in like Fate Stay Night and stuff. I'm guessing we can't use it here on Limbo. I'm guessing, even though this is I guess we're not participating in this Holy Grail War, so we couldn't, yeah, there's no way we could use it. I wonder if that's even a thing in FGO. This is great, Danzo, and just knowing that's a big help. If he was a servant, Danzo would know. Yeah, I think so as well, right? Probably. Lord Kentucky, do I perhaps have something on my face? No, you don't. We just wanted to see you to check up on something, and we have. We're all good now. If my friend here can't seem to stop shuddering, well, that's probably because he's never met an old Myoji before. Can't blame him, really, since he's from real far away. No, I see. I can't do his voice, man. Do you mean like Sagami, or somewhere thereabouts? Something like that. What's all this commotion? Oh my god. Where do you think you are, Douman? Have you forgotten that you stand in the Emperor's palace?
Lord Michinaga.
Oh, Kaoruka, it's you. And you're Kaidomaru of the Genji clan. I don't recognize you. Who are you? Perfect story chatter to train your vocal cords before LB6. Or destroy them. It's either or. Oh, no battles. I feel like, yeah, this might be a one chapters or one section stream. The palace played host to unusual guests today. The palace is the highest political institution in all of Japan, where the emperor himself resides. Not even warriors of the acclaimed Genji clan or those who served Lord Michinaga himself could easily gain entry. And yet, in spite of all that, this young warrior and his companions said they wished to visit. The reason? To meet with Lord Douman, their own Myoji, currently serving in Lord Abenosaime's stead. Along with this man, who has always seemed vaguely unsettling to me, despite his soft demeanor. Fortunately, the young warriors were successful. Their business now concluded. I thought they would turn around and leave right away. Oh, is this Kaoruka speaking? Well, But, as luck would have it, it was then that none other than Lord Michinaga, the Minister of the Left and the Emperor's father-in-law, should appear. I was so shocked, I feared my heart might try to leap out of my mouth. The end. Excerpt from a diary. Oh, are these excerpts from Kauruka? Glad to see you in good health, Lord Minister of the Left. This young man here is my apprentice. I expect he will one day be the equal to even the 4 heavenly kings. I'm responsible for bringing him here, so I beg you, please be lenient with him.
Lord Michinaga, these are the 2 visitors I told you about the other...
Silence, Kauruka. I'm speaking with Kaido Maru right now.
Yes, Lord Michinaga, forgive me.
Now, you there, boy. Let me take a look at you. Meet his gaze. Oh? How odd. It seems you truly are unafraid, even in the presence of the Minister of the Left. By the way, what position is Minister of the Left? Is this just kind of like... I don't know. I don't know what kind of position that is. How much power that has, that holds. I see. So you're one of Genji's up-and-coming warriors. Kaidomaru never mentioned that. If you had shown the slightest sign of fear, I would have declared you an interloper and lopped your head off where you stand. But, it seems you're made of stern stuff indeed. Have you perhaps encountered a great malicious spirit before? If you have, yet retain your sanity, that would mean you must be of a kind with Raiko and Kaidomaru there. The left position. Like, how much power does this hold? Does he hold? Wouldn't you agree, Kaidomaru? I would. While such monstrous bloodlines have no place in the nobility, they can be quite useful as warriors, as Mitsunaka has demonstrated. That's the important stuff, and then there's everything that's left, right? You may raise your head, warrior of Ashigara. I'll not reproach you for this transgression. Thank you, Lord Mit... Now, why have you done it? You said you had a reason for this. Very well, tell me what it is. Yes, sir. Oh boy, now what do I do? Just a luck to run into the Minister of the Left, like this. The left right in the center? Uh-huh. And in front of the Douman, no less. One of the 3 positions under the Chancellor, the Chief Minister. Okay, sure. Okay. So, what do I do? If I mess up here, all our heads will roll for sure. Well, Sakato Kintoki, this will be a good challenge, in its own right. Minor Counselor is Shonagon. Huh. Alright, time to steal myself. I'm just gonna have to make him understand what's at stake. Kaidomaru. I know you're not a frequent visitor to the palace, and especially not at this early hour. I also heard from Kauruko that you wished for an audience with this Onmyoji. Why is that? Tell me why you've done this, Kaidomaru. It's the Imperial Holy Grail War. All those claims about the Imperial Holy Grail War bringing you 1,000 years of peace are a pack of lies. Oh. Daijo-kan was composed of 3 ministers: Daijo Daijin, Realm, Sadaijin, left, and the Udaijin, minister the right. Okay. The Imperial Holy Grail War's true aim are pure malice. We believe it's all a villain scheme, and it will lead to a great uprising that threatens the palace of the entire city of Kyo. So please, Lord Minister of the Left, we beg of you, please reconsider going ahead with the Imperial Holy Grail War. A villain scheme? But Lord Seimei himself detailed the workings of this ritual in the letter he sent? Haha. Ha 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 ha. A villain scheme that will lead to a great uprising. Of all the things I thought you might say. Have you forgotten, Kaidomaru? This contest was same as own proposal. I can understand how an innocent youth of the mountains to the far east may not fully grasp the weight of the words of the greatest onmyoji of our time hold. Council of State, okay. Udajin was the junior minister of state. All branches of the Edgecoin. He would be the deputy, okay, of Sadaijin. Okay, I see. Interesting. Thank you, gents. But there is no excuse not to think before you speak. Remember, Kyo's already beset by constant threats to its peace. While it would be easy to dismiss this Imperial Holy Grail War as something not to be trusted. If true, the 1,000 years of peace we stand to gain in exchange for the lives of a few foreign sorcerers is a most worthy prize. And if it should prove to be false, then we shall be no worse off than we are now. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Right? For a few foreign sorcerers, I mean, it's not even their lives, it's just... You're just basically getting rid of a bunch of... Like, you're just killing a bunch of servants, right? So it's no different from a normal Holy Grail war. This should have been the foreigner chapter, yeah. Am I wrong, Kaidomaru? But Lord Minister of the Left, I'm told that we only know about this ritual from... Oh, the hell... the hell with it. Come on, Minister. How do we even know this letter even came from Lord Seimei? Yeah, I mean, what he said makes sense, but, like, the problem is where the information comes from, right? How reliable is the information? For all we know, it could just be could just as easily be a fake. Don't you see how damn fishy all this is? Come on, Minister. This has got to be some kind of villain's plan.
Lord Kintoki, stop, please. You mustn't speak to Lord Michinaga in such a coarse manner.
Sorry about that. I mean, forgive me, Lord Minister of the Left. But I meant every word I said. Please, at least believe me about that. Yeah, he wants the masses to survive. Yeah. You've suddenly never been this insistent about anything before, Kaidomaru. I can also see you're by no means an experienced liar. You say a villain's behind this. Tell me more. Yo, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Well, what'd you know? You're a lot more reasonable than I thought, Michinaga.
Lord Kintoki.
A man called Limbo. Oh. I'm positive he's the one behind this Imperial Holy Grail War. Go on. It's gonna be crazy if this guy turns out to be a nice guy. So you believed it? Because he looks like the biggest villain ever. And like he was set up as the biggest villain ever. We'll see. So you believe this to be the scheme of a villain from another world, do you? Fascinating. Indeed. We do know there are worlds beyond Japan and China, as evidenced by the different castles from distant lands we've already seen. And it does stand to reason that not every person from these other worlds would be kind and pure of heart. Bro, looks like Valuigi. So I can see the logic behind your claims. However, everything about the letter we received, from the crest of its seal to the strokes in its writing, matches same as other letters. Isn't that right, Douman?
Yes, Lord Minister, I'm certain of it.
I still don't trust that Douman guy, but... He doesn't say it ain't him. I just have to trust that it ain't. Besides, accusing him of being Limbo now won't get us anywhere.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, he does look like a lot like Valuigi. Like, surprisingly a lot like Valuigi. He does. It's nothing. Furthermore, you have no evidence to verify your claims. It's actually uncanny. Holy shit. Oh wait, you can't see it. Wow. That is actually insane. Huh. It is one thing to make claims about this limbo person being behind it all. But, as of now, we have only your word. And we cannot halt the Imperial Holy Grail War on your word alone. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Like, he's being pretty sensible. So far. Of course, that's how this was gonna go, and we had no plan for things to go like they have. Right now, the only proof we got is the delivery mat and the rest of the Chaldeans' word. I believe him. I'm already totally on board, but of course, Lord Michinaga isn't gonna go for it. Especially when he doesn't have the same bad feeling about all this that I got. So now what do we do? However, I'm a reasonable man. If you claim that the Imperial Holy Grail War is in fact a wicked scheme that must be stopped, then bring me proof. Yeah, actually, dude, this guy makes sense. Michinaga! Kaoruko is dying. Watch your tongue, Kaidomaru. Now, as I was saying, you may either bring me proof that this is all some wicked scheme, or if all the masters remaining in the Imperial Holy Grail War were to refuse to cooperate, that would effectively halt the ritual as well. Lord Michinaga, that would... Am I wrong? No, it wouldn't be possible to complete the ritual if the masters refused to participate. As I thought. And those are not the only ways. If the Genji clan, the protectors of our city, were to determine that the Imperial Holy Grail War is indeed evil, I would certainly be willing to believe them. There are few tasks more important than protecting the city where the Emperor resides. So if the clan charged with the task were to abandon this ritual in favor of protecting the city, I would certainly have no grounds to object. How does that sound? Hey, yeah. You really are a reasonable guy, Michinaga. Okay, yeah. That's way more reasonable. Disora. Watanabe no Tsuna! Yo! Watanabe no Tsuna, what's up? What's up, Gramps? Brother Tsuna! I overheard the discussions. My apologies. I never thought we would both ask to enter the palace, Kintoki, let alone do so at the same time. Unfortunately for him, Lord Minister of the Left, your proposal will not be possible. I'm both a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War and a member of the Genji clan, which means neither of your conditions can be met. For I'm devoted to seeing the Imperial Holy Grail War through to completion. Ha! If it isn't Tsuna, the warrior of Genji entrusted with the prize Higekiri. It seems as though you have your work cut out for you, Kintoki. Tsuna. Kintoki. I told you I would have you show me your left hand the next time we met. Did you now? If we were not in the Imperial Palace right now, Equity, I would take a look right now and cut you down where you stand. However, it seems the terrain advantage lies with you now. So you made me go back on my word. It would seem that here, at least, you are the superior fighter. Well, thanks. That's often nice of you. Did the Vitus forget that the command spell could be anywhere on the body? Yes. They did. Both of you, cut it out now. How do you finish, Kyo? Not even close. Not even close. Oh, brave and powerful Genji warriors, please. Please, no further. This is the Imperial Palace. You simply cannot fight here. I beg of you, do stay your blades. Yeah, oh my, okay. The Vitus even remember at the side of Strange Fake. Hey, and in Prototype! And in Prototype! Prototype, they also had it all over their bodies. Also, I mean, Ilya, but that doesn't really count because Ilya's entire fucking body looks like a command spell. But I think she also has her main command spell on her hand, right? So there we have it. We might not be any closer to finding Limbo, but at least now we know he and Lord Douman are different people. And the Minister of the Left even gave us a chance to stop the whole Imperial Holy Grail war. I'd say we got luckier than we could have hoped for. All we gotta do is get either the Genji clan or the other masters to wash their hands of it. So, what's the next move?
Well, Lord Watanabe no Tsuna does pose a major threat if you put him aside for now. I believe our best option would be to find the 3 remaining pairs of masters and servants. Unless it would be easier to convince the majority of the Genji clan to denounce the Imperial Holy Grail War instead.
Nah, you're right. Boss Raiko ain't gonna be much help right now, so sorry about that. Yeah, gathering information. Right on. Gotcha. Man, you don't waste a second, do you? I like it. You almost remind me of the Imperial officers. Used to poking around in familiar places or something, deliver met. Then I'll have to make sure I don't fall behind. We don't get anywhere without information, so... 6 command spell was on his chest, that would be cool. Because of Siegfried. Yeah. You got that right. Okay then, let's go see where the hot gossip is. Like, it could be on his back as well, because that's where the leaf was, right? That would be kind of wacky, though. On the back.
The city is so much livelier now that it was at night. The difference is truly, well, not night and day. I suppose I should have expected as much. No, truly this is what it should be like all the time.
Pretty much. Come to think of it, you two still haven't seen what it's like during the day, huh? Guess it makes sense, since we had to stay inside Kauruko's house all day yesterday. Hey, it's Kintoki!
And you with you? Hi, Kintoki.
Oh, if it isn't Kaido of Sagami, you've grown even bigger since I last saw you. Tell me, does the leader of the Genji know you're going around this with such a lovely lady? Going around town?
Here, Kintoki, have some mochi. Don't worry, it's my treat.
Oh, hey, this is great. We don't even have to go around looking for people to talk to. They're coming to us. They're coming to us. They'll save us some time. Hey everyone, you heard about anything weird happening today? Are we talking about nighttime or daytime? It better be day. What with all the monsters who come out at night?
You haven't seen a thing much lately. The only weird thing I can think of is that Oni, the one from Mount Oe.
Oh? What, her? She's no big deal. The Genji are around to handle exactly that kind of thing. Me, I'm more worried about that Tsushiguma. I heard they've been showing up around Side Road at night lately.
At night? Well, that's no surprise. At nighttime, they show up around Suzaku Avenue as well.
What? No, they don't. Come on, Kaido, tell them I'm right. I'm not sure.
Oh no, you don't. The only stuff that Tsuchiguma Genji warrior needs to worry about are the big ones. It's the officer's job to handle the monsters that wander around Kyo at night, right?
Thanks for saying so. Neck, chest, face, and in one case tongue appearing prototype? Yeah. We don't usually divide the work up that neat and tidy, but yeah, that's basically right.
Oh, Kentucky.
What's up?
What about the steel monster?
Eh? Yeah, we heard about that. Why are you talking about the Oni like they're Team Rocket? True.
A steel monster, a great hulking beast that wanders around the streets of Kyo at night and towers over the average person. That's it. You know the Inari shrine down the road from the palace? My big sister said she saw it slipping out from the grounds there.
They accidentally put John's command spells on both of their back, and neither should have it in FGO. Oh, really? Easy mistake. Easy mistake. So there are monsters out there that not even the great virtues of Inari can do anything about. Yeah, that's scary.
Oh, you mean the shrine where they keep the Inari pelican? Yeah, I think I heard that one too. My cousin has a daughter who lives out near Nishi Bojo Alley. And she said a big steel monster shows up around midnight making weird creaking noises.
So how long has this still monster been showing up? Has it always been around, or is this more of a recent thing?
I'm not sure. I think I heard about it yesterday, or maybe the day before. My sister said she saw it yesterday. Master.
We better look into it.
Yes, Master.
Then let's go check it out. Danzo, let Kaoruko know we'll be coming back late, will ya?
Understood.
Yo, fast arrow. Steel diaries. Alright, it's nighttime now. Wait, are we fighting Tsuna and Media Lily? It's Saber and Kester. So far, there ain't been anything weird. Man, it's been forever since I had company at a stakeout. Wait, it's not a boss fight, right? Let me just make sure. They didn't make an oopsie. No, X5, Arrow 4. Okay. So this is a stakeout. I guess you're used to this sort of thing, huh, Kintoki? Not as much as an actual officer. Catching thieves and looking for people is usually their thing. Our job's to deal with the Oni trying to take over Kyo, and to take out monsters like the Great Tsuchiguma. We also exercise goals that show up in temples or noble houses, take care of any stragglers who crop up from the rebellion in Eastern Japan. Things like that, basically. But every now and then, we get jobs that involve taking a page from the officer's book. Like this. Jobs that involve laying low, hiding out, and investigating the truth behind a rumor or mystery. Though it's all a pain in the ass, there are just so many people out in the city. In any place where a lot of people, it seems like it always has more than its share of trouble. I take it you don't much care for people. Nah, it ain't that. Did I mention I grew up on a mountain? Yeah, about 2 or 3 times. It was Mount Ashigara, way off in the east in a place called Sagami. And of course, there weren't any other people around. Only other things there were beasts, and more beasts. Oh, and the occasional Oni. So I never saw this kind of thing back up on the mountain. There weren't any kids running around laughing, or mothers cooking, or men working. Like I said, there weren't any other people at all up there. So now that I live in the city, and I see that sort of thing all the time, I've really come to love them. Not sure I'll ever feel at home in the city, but I'm not big on crowds, and I'm not big on crowds. Still love those people anyway. I mean, I guess I like the way the beasts up on the mountain went about living their lives, doing whatever they felt like too. But even though it's real similar, it ain't quite the same thing, is it? I guess the best way I can put it is, they're different, but they're also not. I think I know what you mean.
I'm back, Master. As you wished, I informed Lady Kaoru that we would be returning late this evening.
Great, thanks Danzo.
Also, on our way here, I ran a quick scan of the inner shrine grounds in the surrounding area. I discovered a small shrine over by the tall grass that leads directly to a natural cavern.
So is that the same Inari Shrine that's currently in Tokyo still? Has it been around for that long? That would be kind of insane. I'm guessing obviously it's been rebuilt over and over, but has it been set up at this time already? Nice, like with the Inari gates and stuff. That's really, oh, golden! You got it. Why delivery mat? Golden. Hell yeah! Or in Kyoto. Did I say Tokyo? I meant Kyoto if I said Tokyo. Yeah, I meant Kyoto. So, there's an underground cave out here in Inari Shrine, huh? You're right, it does look like it was naturally formed. I wonder how far back it goes. It probably ain't that deep since I'm not feeling much in the way of wind, but... What'd you know? I'm usually pretty dense when it comes to these sorts of things, but even I can tell there's something unusual here.
Indeed, my senses are detecting the same thing. This cavern may not be very deep, but it's located right on top of a ley line rich in magical energy.
Right on top of a ley line, huh? Ship of Theseus' shrine? Yeah, I mean that's a big plot point of the Monogatari series. Ship of Theseus shrine. I don't know anything about magical energy, but I can tell there's something ominous about this place. Perfect for a monster's nest, or for an Onmyoji sacred fire. So does that mean this is a good place, or a bad one? Shimi Inari Shrine, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
If Lady Mash were here, she could put down a summoning circle. But never mind that now. The important thing is, this cave would be a tremendous asset to any participant in the Holy Grail War. It would be an invaluable source of magical energy for Master and Heroic spirits alike, and for the Imperial Holy Grail War, it would be a key strategic point for any caster.
So that means... Huh, looks like we hit the jackpot on our first try. There's something in here. It could be monsters, or Oni, or Tsuchiguma. Hell, maybe it's even another visitor from a different world.
Magical energy signals detected up ahead. Measuring energy levels now. Whatever they are, they're not servants.
Oh. Babbage? Oh! It's the American guy. Oh, yeah, it is these guys. The Babbage guys. Aha, so these things are the steel monsters those people were talking about. Oh, that's kinda... underwhelming. But okay, a Helter Skelter, that's it. Helter Skelters. Interesting. These things really are made of solid steel. They may not look like it, but they're in sets of armor. We haven't heard the names, so they aren't masters. So I guess that means we've got ourselves some casters.
No, they themselves are not casters. I suspect they're familiars, or perhaps clones. Here they come!
Okay, well. Ten! 10 remaining. Still Enigma. Okay. I mean, might as well do this. Even though it's one turn. Straight up. Still whatever the fuck that is, yeah. Oh! Thank you, Shogyo. Yeah, true, Sanad. Actually, wait, I don't even need to do it this turn. I can do it... How do I kill this? Without using MP. This should be able to kill it. When you have 5 command cards, a random one gets plus 50 star gather rate and another one gets 100%. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Riders have the highest natural star gather, next one is Archer. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Inner Shrine. Tokawa Inari? Ew. Oh, this hand though. Great. Inner shrines are very common, yeah, sure. They stopped. That was really easy. Were those things illusions or something? Skadi crit DPS, yeah. No, I believe they are either familiars or clones, as I originally suspected. So they were Shikigami, huh? Something like that. This cavern may not lie right on the intersection between all the city's ley lines, but it's still abundant in dense magical energy. It would be a tremendous asset for a caster. It would also be the perfect nest for certain types of monsters. I expect the casters who discovered this cave likely placed these things here to ward off unwelcome creatures. Gotcha! Those things were nearly enough to take down a master, so it makes a lot of sense that they were being used for pest control instead. Those were helter-skelters. Yes. Oh yeah, you said it before too. What are those? They're called Charles Babbage's familiars, yeah. Babbage, now that's a foreign name if I've ever heard one. Babbage. What's he like? Where's he from? Is he one of your allies from Chaldea? Or is he a caster from a foreign land, like I'm guessing? Yes and yes. I'm not entirely sure how to describe him, but you may think of him as a caster. However, even if he's the same heroic spirit we know, he would be a completely different person now that he has been summoned to this time and place. Huh? My apologies. Charles Babbage is indeed a caster. He's a heroic spirit who made a mark on humanity in a distant past. Well, considering the current time period, I suppose it would be the distant future. And we do indeed know his name and what he looks like at Chaldea. Huh, okay. He's a genius mathematician who invented a difference engine. Why are you telling him this? He's not gonna know what that means. Difference engine. What's that? It's a correct spirit who dreamed of a different world. Yeah. A different world. Danzo, it's lost on him. Why are you trying?
The difference engine would later be developed further into the analytical engine. I thought it was a landmark invention that enabled people to perform calculations well beyond human capability, which in turn led to great cultural developments.
Yup. Just tell him it's a calculator. Just tell him it's like a computer. He'll know what that means.
Lord Babbage hoped to use it to bring about a new chapter in human history. But that dream never came to pass.
Huh. Okay.
A cruel twist of fate prevented Lord Babbage from completing the difference engine in his lifetime. But inspired by his ideas, humanity would go on to create devices of equal capability, which they then used to achieve other incredible things. Now, the Lord Babbage who has materialized as a heroic spirit dreams of another historical timeline. A hypothetical world where he succeeded at completing the difference engine. Alternatively, it may be that Lord Babbage is able to see the pruning theoretical phenomenon.
Oh no. Kintoki, don't worry about it. She's just throwing lingo at you. The pruning theoretical phenomenon. Oh right, the pruning theoretical phenomenon. I remember now. I think you mentioned that when you guys were telling me your story. Let's see, I think the pruning theoretical phenomenon means futures that could have happened if circumstances were different. Yo, Kintoki, you know what? He's kind of smart. I thought he would just overheat, but he's kind of smart. I knew it.
As long as human history remains human history, there will also be a tomorrow that can never become today. Thus, it's the fate of humanity that all tomorrows which will never be part of the chronicle theoretical phenomenon will be pruned away.
Theoretical. Yeah, pruning and then chronicle, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, well, not really. But basically, you're saying this guy was inscribed in humanity for doing something he never actually managed to do. And now he gets summoned to time periods different from his own, while still dreaming his own dreams, huh? And that's one of the saddest things I've heard in a long time. I'm just gonna do like an arrow or two here. I'm not gonna probably finish the entire section. So let's just start it. Fun fact, what's up? Oh, the John stuff? In Jalter stuff? Okay, yeah, this is the main one. Yeah, that's an oopsie. My life flashed before my eyes. Listening
Listening to Lord Mochinaga speak, I felt as though my life were hanging by a thread. I can only thank my lucky stars that it wasn't my first time experiencing such a thing, and that it was not something I experienced with any frequency.
that it was something, right? No, it was not something, okay.
When my hand stops moving, I feel as though I've been wandering for days on end, starved and desperate for water. My hand is most accustomed to forming characters into words, and words, in their turn, into story. stories. But every now and then it stops, like it did the other day. But this time, when my left hand halted, still holding my brush, something new appeared there. The mysterious glowing red marks known as command spells.
Oh! Murasaki Shikibu, Kauruko. Okay.
A chance hidden bond connecting me and the steel gentleman.
Oh! She's Babbage's master?
The end. Excerpt from a diary.
That's great. Thanks for going to the trouble of making us dinner so late at night.
Don't be ridiculous. Your old lady Kaurukas aren't guests. It's not trouble at all. Now, if you're all done, I'll clear your dishes. Oh, and will you be heading out early tomorrow morning as well?
No, we're not planning on anything like that tomorrow.
Then I'll prepare your breakfast as well. Good night, everyone.
Everything was delicious, thank you.
I'm glad to hear you liked it. Alright, everyone. Please allow me to review what we have learned and what we face. I hope you permit me to speculate where we still lack information.
Sounds great, go for it, Danzo.
First, in regards to the Imperial Holy Grail War, we know that the two masters have already been defeated. Namely, Lord Usui and Lord Urabe, two of Raika's four Heavenly Kings.
Yes. And then who do we have that's confirmed? We have Hintoki, we have Kaoruko, we have Tsuna. I think Sei Shonagon is gonna be one as well because of how she was talking in the middle of the night. I'm guessing she was talking to her servant. And then probably Raiko? Okay, probably. Those are speculations, but...
We can count them as Masters 1 and 2, Lord Watanabe Tsuna as Master 3, Lord Kintoki as Master 4. As such, we can also assume that Lord Charles Babbage, the heroic spirit we believe positioned his Helter Skelter's clones at Inner Shrine, is a servant of the 5th, still unknown Master. I trust you are both with me thus far.
So does this make Delivermed the 4th heroic spirit? No. Still not a servant, Hintoki.
Indeed. Remember, Lord Delivermed is himself a master.
Haha. Right, of course. I didn't forget exactly. It just doesn't make sense to me. If I'm the 4th master, then where's my heroic spirit? It's not you either, right, Danzo?
Sorry, no. I'm very much a master servant. Very much master servant.
Knowing that they're casters and their personalities? I mean, personalities don't really make much sense though, right? Because like, I would never in a million years imagine like Media Lily for Watanabe no Tsuna or Charles Babbage for freaking Kaoruko. Yeah. So I had no idea, it could be anyone.
Besides, Lord Kintoki, I'm an assassin, not a caster. If it's true that the condition of the Imperial Holy Grail War dictates all servants manifesting for it must be casters, then it's just not possible for me to be your servant.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I feel like if Sei is a master, I feel like it would be a writer, right? Because the servant said that a lot of their friends were like poets. So it could be a poet, but it said its friends were poets, or it knew a lot of poets, not that it itself is a poet. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It just, ever since I got these command spells, I can't help but wonder where my heroic spirit could be. Anyway, getting back on track. Assuming this Babbage guy is the 5th heroic spirit. Then where's his master? The 5th one. And more importantly, who do we talk about Who do we talk to about the Imperial Holy Grail War being evil, so we can ask him to refrain from fighting?
What are the conditions for becoming a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War? Do you know what those are, Lord Kintoki? For example, there are a number of conditions to become one in a typical Holy Grail War. Such as, the master must be a mage or someone with equivalent capabilities, they must have something they wish for deeply, and so on.
True. Sounds similar to this one, but also really different.
Yes?
It's almost like this one's going to be about everything completely backwards, you know?
Indeed, everything does seem to be turned on its head here. That's just the sort of twisted game Limbo loves to play. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking to myself, and also considering how Limbo must pay for what he's done. Specifically, I was putting my analytical circuits to work while contemplating how Limbo must pay with my conscious mind.
You puppet Kunoichi are full of surprises.
Now, I just had a thought. Lord Kintoki, you told us before that Imperial Holy Grail Masters are officially known as Imperial Warriors. So then, does that mean that to be a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War, one must be a warrior too?
No, it doesn't. Not at all. That was blunt.
It's alright, Master. I'm a puppet, so I'm alright. I'm perfectly fine, yes. But I think, I'm just going to stand over here in the corner by myself for a while.
Ah. Danza, wait, you didn't do anything wrong. I should have told you guys about this sooner. See, back when the Imperial Holy Grail War was just getting started, the minister of the left actually told us what the criteria for being selected were. Okay, what's up? The 7 people who will take part in the Imperial Holy Grail War shall be those who possess power known to every man, woman, and child in Heiankyo. Okay, these people shall be known as Imperial Warriors or Masters. That makes sense. In total, there should be 7 casters summoned from foreign worlds and 7 Imperial Warriors, Masters, to command them. I mean, so anyone, yeah, who's like famous in Heiankyo, okay. Now, go forth, Masters, and fight with all your might to collect these casters' heads. That is all. The heavens have spoken and my word is theirs. Welcome, Sanamoin. Welcome, welcome. And that's the long and short of it.
I see. So you're told to collect the heads of the casters summoned for this Holy Grail War. Hero spirits possess strength and powers beyond what is normally possible for humans. It's unusual to speak of them as prey. A single servant can easily kill a defeated entire army. In Master's world, they're seen as powerful weapons. They're mystics capable of bringing myths or legends to life. In these Heian, Imperial warriors have been tasked with killing such powerful beings. That is truly frightening.
You think? The way I see it, it doesn't matter how strong someone is. They die like anyone else, as long as you cut their head off. And then again, I guess that just goes to show why it's better to be safe than sorry. I gotta make sure I keep my guard up.
With me being on your guard against beings as powerful as servants only proves my point.
Huh?
Never mind, as you're saying.
Ah, great.
I cannot think of any who possess the sort of power Lord Michinaga spoke of besides other Heian warriors. Very certain that's not the right answer. Did I sulk in the corner for nothing?
Yes.
So what do you think, Master?
You make a good point. Sure. I don't know. Hey, Here's a question for you two. Does power only ever mean mastery of martial arts?
That's a good question. There's certainly more than one kind of power. Masters of sumo are strong in very different ways from masters of the sword, the spear, or the bow.
Have a good one, Sanam. Have a good one.
There are no doubt many other similar examples as well.
Right? Far as I'm concerned, anyone who can cook's incredibly strong in their own right. Like that maidservant. Oh, people who can read poetry are something else too. I've never been able to wrap my head around poetry.
Power. What is power? Oh, Lady Kauruko's here. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you're all safe and sound. So, I couldn't help but notice you didn't return straight after we left the palace. May I ask where you went?
We just hung around Suzaku Avenue a bit before heading out to take care of some other monsters.
Monsters? Oh my.
You heard all those rumors going around about the steel monster. We heard it'd been seen in the shrine, so we went to pay it a little visit. Of course, it ended up just being some clones or illusions or something like that, so we'll have to go back later to look for the real thing.
I see. Do you think there was a monster hiding out there?
But hey, you don't gotta worry, Kauruka. You might have missed it last time, but we'll definitely get it next... Oh, last time, but we'll definitely get it next time. Then no one will have to be scared of it. So you just sleep tight and don't worry about a thing, alright?
Alright. Sorry. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so... I hope you won't mind if I, take my leave and retire for the night.
Oh? Okay, I guess it's pretty late. Yeah, why don't you turn in? You can sleep easy tonight, knowing we've got this steel monster thing well in hand.
Good night.
Also, I like this explanation of why, like, only the big prominent characters here, get their command spells or become masters, right? The explanation of only the ones who are well known are gonna get their command spells. Makes sense. Are you okay, Kauruko?
Oh, yes, it's nothing. Thank you for your concern. Good night.
Anyone else kind of worried about her? Wouldn't the Minister of the Left or the Emperor get it then? Oh yeah, for sure actually.
Master.
Yeah, for sure should.
I'm sorry to disturb you so soon after you've gone to bed. Are you asleep?
Nope, still up.
I see. Lady Kauruko just went out on her own. What should we do?
She was acting kind of odd, wasn't she?
Indeed. It seems as though something was weighing on her mind.
I swear, how many times I gotta keep showing up like this? If Raiko catches you, it will be your head on the floor. I'm up, I'm up! What is it? There's a monster around. Where?
Lady Kauruko just went out on her own. I was asking Master what we should do.
I see. She wasn't walking, was she?
No, she took a carriage.
Ada and Kauruko? I feel like that's a bit of a stretch for why she would get Babbage. I thought it might be like something along the lines of them both being like pioneers of their own craft, in a way. You know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tales of Genji was the first Japanese novel, right? And one of the first novels in the world, I believe. Not one of the first stories, obviously, but one of the first, like, actual novels. But I'm not sure. Gotcha. What time is it now? Early morning. Yeah? Yeah. No, it's still way too dark for that.
It's still nighttime. Just before midnight, actually.
Would you go after Kauruka?
Understood.
Novels were a thing in ancient Rome. Okay. I feel like something along those lines was said on Wikipedia when I was looking into it, but I don't remember the exact wording.
I'll scout ahead.
Damn, she's already gone, huh? Man. And Danzo sure doesn't waste any time when she makes up her mind, does she? The first novel was Don Quixote. Alright then. Right, now that we're on the main road, which way do we go? She could have gone in any direction. Or Don Quixote? Quixote? I don't know how it's pronounced.
I have a report to make. Lady Kauruka's carriage appears to be headed straight for the inner shrine.
Whoa, she's gone again. That's impressive. Well, guess we'd better get going too then. Here, why don't I carry her? Deliver Matt. They'll let us move way faster. Hold on tight, and whatever you do, don't bite your tongue. Thanks, Kentucky. That's weird. We haven't run into a single creature yet, and we're almost to a shrine too. Oh. And shut up! Helter Skelters. So you things got bored of hanging around underground, huh? Oh right, no point in yelling at Shikigami, is there? Well, doesn't matter. Get out of our way. Otherwise, we're going right through here. Come on, deliver Matt. Yeah, I think the entire debate around that is probably very much dependent on what you classify as a novel. Let me just clear this wave like this. I don't feel like being... I don't feel like doing any shenanigans. Let's argue semantics. Yeah. Here you read Don Quixote I have in school. Yeah. Or at least some of it in school. Do I remember all of it? Definitely not, but I remember parts of it. Golden ass. Very Roman. Most of it in high school, yeah. Oh, you are dead. This is 150 crit up plus a lot of crit up here. You are so dead. Actually? There and go. That was like 250k. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. A 2-hour stream today. Short one, as I said, but it was fun though. It was really, really fun. Dude, Haikyuu is so good. Like, it's so fun. It's not, the story isn't too intense or anything along those lines. It's pretty simple, but the dialogue is just really, really well written so far. I really like the dialogue in this, and the setting is really interesting. I really like how grounded it feels. I don't know. I really like the setting here a lot more than I thought I would. It's also really fun discovering the this era of Japan that I know nothing about. So it's really, really fun. Tomorrow no stream. Stream on Friday as always. So, or most likely. Metamorphosis by Kafka. That's a banger. That shit scarred me. That is such a weird story. I love it. I have nothing to watch. Yeah, no streams on Thursdays because of my schedule being already completely full. Glad you're enjoying Heian. So far, it's really good. I'm really, really liking it. It's just the dialogue is well written, and that's all you need, right? The story is pretty simple, but the dialogue is really well written, and that's all that matters. And the characters are fun, right? The only thing that's like slightly threw me off a bit was at the beginning when Danzo became like she had like a goofy moment with Kintoki. I was like, wait, what? I thought we were serious, but that's a minor thing. 5 ask you to do it tomorrow. I can't. I don't have the time. Also tomorrow, whenever I do have like a bit of time, I'm gonna be playing Arknights and Enfield, so I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow. JJK's new episode? Yeah, tomorrow, yeah. So, yep. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited for JJK tomorrow as well, yeah. It's gonna be good. Enfield? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that in the morning. When I wake up, I'm gonna be playing that instead of going to the gym. Because it's gonna be releasing at like 4 AM my time. So I'm gonna wake up at like 5, play Enfield for a few hours. And see how it is. I have no idea about Arknights, but it looks fun. It looks like it's, like the systems around it look really, really fun. Skipping leg day. Yeah, as always. All good, Luna. All good. I didn't really talk about much either because I was just invested in the story, so... End up with #1 crown. True. Yeah. But anyways. It was a chill stream. It was a chill stream. I enjoyed it today. It was fun. Factorio gacha finally? Yes, that's what I'm saying. My satisfactory needs are gonna be met. Are you more hyped to play Tsukihime with the Imperial Agency? Well, I didn't know that that's a Tsukihime stuff. Imperial Agency. But yeah, I'm excited for it. If it's gonna be more there. I'm very excited for it. For sure. For Tsukihime. Nice, Dimes is. Yeah, I'm excited for to find out more about that in Tsukihime. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in... I feel like Fate Strange Fate takes aspects of like a lot of different... Like every single Fate media or Nasuverse media. There's so many things in that and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so cool how many references and like different stuff are in there. Even like them referencing Ort at the beginning in Whispers of Dawn was amazing, you know. And then obviously a lot of prototype stuff, Tsukihime stuff. Yeah, it's cool. It's really, really cool. A special timeline stated by both the author and Nasu specifically so they can do everything. That's awesome. Is Narita's love letter to the Nasuverse? It definitely feels like it. It feels like it, for sure. It just everything. Every single cool thing from the Nasuverse being put on screen. It's awesome. Yeah. And it feels like it's also, like, people working on it seem like they are passionate about it, which is always great to see. Not just Narita, but also from, like, the animation team and stuff. Because it looks fantastic. Yeah, exactly, Robert. A1's love letter. Yeah. Yep, for sure. It looks fantastic. I'm so hyped for that. I'm so hyped for it. Man, this season of anime is just way too good. It's one of the strongest seasons of anime ever. I think. Like, ever. Period. There are there's like at least 10 banger shows this season. It's insane. Transcript of a meeting of Naso and some authors where he casually explained the concept of fate in Tsukihime type worlds and that strange fake has a special position. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. The transcript of the meeting is very funny. I can imagine. Yeah, and when I was looking at Fate Strange Fake staff and stuff, I remember talking about that for a bit. A lot of the other authors are listed as like supervisors and stuff. Now, I don't know if they are actually involved in the story or not, but like all of the other ones of like the other Fate works, I don't remember which ones by name now, but like from a lot of the other Fate works, a lot of the other authors are listed as supervisors to the anime. But it could just be because they're using maybe some of their material or something and they list them as supervisors, even though they didn't actually work on the show. I'm not certain. But yeah, a lot of the other Fate authors are listed there as well, which is interesting. It's in the afterword of one of the case file volumes. That's cool. Yep. Anyways, let me wrap it up. It's a late stream anyway. I need to go to sleep early so that I can wake up early to play Arc Knights. So I'm just gonna do that. Was there a reason you never continued One Dance? Yeah, because it got blocked on YouTube. And I didn't wanna re-edit it or like post it exclusively on Patreon. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop it for now, and if people, by the time that it ends, if people ask for it, then I'll pick it back up exclusively on Patreon. Because I don't wanna risk getting a strike. So, and then people didn't really ask about it, so I never picked it up again. But yeah, the reason I stopped it is because it got blocked on YouTube, and I was afraid I was gonna get I was gonna get a strike if I continue it. Gotta wake up at 4 AM for Enfield? Yeah. Yup. You know, I'm just gonna try it. I don't know if I'm gonna like Enfield or not. I'm just gonna try it and see how it is. I usually try like big new gachas anyways, so I'm gonna try it and see how it is. You know? But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys on Friday, if everything goes according to plan as always. And we're gonna continue on with Heiankyo. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you Friday. Bye. Bye.